Daughter, 5 reps left to go. Starting to slow down a little bit. Kristen Holte is speeding up.
Kristen Holte, Terry Claire, Toomey, all chasing down Sarah Sigmundsdottir. Sarah puts the
Holte
down.
done with her thrusters. 5 seconds behind Sigmundsdottir. Sigmundsdottir on the far right side gets her bag up. 45 feet with that 140-pound bag. 1 more 15-foot section for Sarah Sigmundsdottir, just past the 4-minute mark. The time to beat. And there it is, Bill. That mistake right there. Sigmundsdottir has to walk 30 more feet. Now Kristen Holte in lane number 5 is in the lead. What that also did is that brought Tia Claire back into the fold as Holte is jumping up for her first climb of 2. Tia Claire only 10 seconds behind her. So we thought Tia Claire buried herself, but that mistake is now back in the mix, at least in this heat. The time split at the 2 climb mark is 4:49. We're just past that time. Holte is about 5 seconds off pace, and Tia Claire is right by her side.
That is impressive. The fact that Tia's been able to make up all that distance right past Sarah Sigmundsdottir. Sarah's not even in the run anymore. In fact, Carrie Pierce is in there as well.
No room for error here as
Tia Claire moving ahead of Holte. One thing we saw Kristen Holte do is that she demolished those 15 thrusters at 80 pounds. Tia Claire picks up the bar first. Sarah Sigmundsdottir trying to keep pace. Tia Claire, 4-rep edge on Holte. Holte just got a no rep. Now the time to beat was 6:09. As we're looking at the clock, that time is going to stand. Carrie Pierce in the black O2 shirt has moved up to challenge her top athlete. Sigmundsdottir looks gassed.
I think that just took it out of her, that sandbag.
The time to beat was 6:09. It's going to be close. Hand in the air for Tia Claire. Hand in the air for Holte. 1 more rep to go. Tia Claire might have just got edged out by Carrie Pierce.
Wow. Carrie Pierce was just consistent the whole time. Didn't get rattled by any of that and able to really pick up that tempo and move that barbell on that thruster so fast. They basically, Tia and Holte and Pierce all were at the thruster at about the same time. Carrie just went for it. Wow.
We got to see the official scores. But as it looks, Carrie Pierce might have snuck in just ahead of Tia Claire. But I don't think any of the athletes beat the time to beat except by Katie Trombetta at 6:09. So Trombetta might get that all-important 100 points in this event.
And what a way to finish.
Caroline Reason-Chabot onto her last set of 21. Just over 45 seconds to go.
Church will finish it up. Caroline Reason-Chabot is done as well. 30 seconds. We've got
Carrie
20
Pierce.
seconds to go, Miami. Let's help out.
Everyone started out so fast, but then we had a mistake by Tia Claire, mistake by Sigmundsdottir, a few no reps for Holte, and a clean run for Carrie Pierce. Just made her way back to the front.
You can't afford on an event that's so short time-wise, when these women are getting done in that 7-minute time frame, 6-minute time frame, you cannot have a 15-second or 30-second mess up like that. It is detrimental to what you're trying to do in this particular event, and we saw that happen. And then just seeing how it rattled Sarah Sigmundsdottir, that's what blew my mind. She had that lead, and it's like you almost lose your concentration. You kind of get over comfortable, and then you just lose it at that point.
Tia Claire What a race between her, Holta, Sigmundsdottir, and Carrie Pierce. So we'll have to look at the final overall scorecards as the elite individual women are done for the day for day one of competition. And what a day it's been for these individuals, both the men and the women's side. But it's not over yet. The elite teams, your co-ed 2 men, 2 women, are coming up next in 15 minutes. Live action, final action for day number 1 will be coming here on Bayside, here in Miami, Florida.
Being here and seeing what the Kayala Foundation is actually doing is monumental.
What I've picked up more this second time around is that they're teaching these kids not only how to be healthy and how to be fit and do all those kind of things, but they're actually teaching them how to be good people and essentially contributing good people into society.
If you think about it, we have 100 kids in this small community. If 20 of them really latch onto this, that's going to be 20 kids who are solid, impactful kids in the community that are going to go out in this small community and affect all the other kids in the community. And that's not there, and now it's there. And the way this thing takes root and it grows, you know, it'll be unstoppable. It'll change the course of hundreds of kids' lives.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring out our athletes here in just a moment. Our super teams. Who's excited about that? Wow. Friday night in Miami. I said, who's excited about that? I bet I can get you together. Who wants some free stuff? Oh, there we go. Here come the lovely ladies of Ramwad and two handsome fellas. If you want some free stuff, you got to make some noise.
It don't matter if it's 2 sizes too big or 2 sizes too small. It's free, bro.
That's right. Who does not love a free t-shirt? Ryan and the Ramwad gang are going to give them out to whoever can be the loudest.
Choo!
Thank God it's a t-shirt and not a shaker bottle to the face. Watch out. Oh, no.
Hey!
Who wants a shirt? Come on, get loud.
I mean, look at that tie-dye-ness. These Ramwad folks are rocking.
They got all the merch. I don't. Bill Grundler doesn't want a shirt, apparently.
No, dude, he's gonna have some sweet tan lines by the end of this.
I'm gonna wear this tank top in 30-degree weather. I'm cool, man.
I mean, I don't know. Last year, I'm pretty sure these guys took their shirts off.
Chase? Chase? Yeah, Chase wants a shirt. Oh! There's a bag. Oh, wait a minute, look at those. Who wants a hoodie?
Who wants a
Oh,
hoodie?
everybody wants a hoodie.
Oh, they're saving the good. Oh, Ryan, already been used.
Oh, no, Ryan, that was my hoodie. No! All right, we got one more very limited edition tie-dye hoodie in the stands.
Wait, there we go. Watch it. Thank you, Ramwad. Give it up for Ramwad.
Nope.
Hooking you up with some.
No sleeping dragon pose on the way out? I'm very disappointed, Ryan.
Maybe.
I'm very disappointed. Guys, we're going to bring out our super teams, our Avengers, our Justice League of athletes, if you will.
Rumor has it that athletes are making their way onto the competition floor. Hey, there they are.
And a packed crowd here at Bayside for Wodapalooza. The elite teams, your co-ed teams, take the floor. I think one of the more unique styles of this particular format is that all teams are in the same heat. So you win your heat, you win your event. As 13 teams are vying for one spot at the 2019 CrossFit Games. And one final event left to go. These teams have a tall order ahead of them as we have a relay style event for the teams.
And I'll tell you what, Chase, I'm looking around at these teams and we see the lineup, we see the people that are here. I see people like waving and high-fiving and all that, but I see one person that seems so stone cold quiet right now, and that's Rich Froning.
Dare I say angry?
Possibly. Possibly. We know that he doesn't like to lose. We'll say focused.
We'll
I
say
like that.
Aggressively focused.
Aggressively, concentratedly focused. And I think that's one of the differences that we're going to see here is this is about qualifying. It's not like it used to be where you're here to have some fun. These guys are trying to make it to the games. Or the teams that do want to make it to the games, it's extremely important. So we're going to see how aggressive they can get.
13 teams set and ready to go. We've had 2 events so far today.
10 seconds.
Looks like Ramwad / Witt currently sitting in 4th. Mayhem Freedom in 6 overall, so that could probably be due to the demeanor of the team captain, Rich Froning. And how this is going to go, the females will go first. They will do 21 thrusters, 45-foot sandbag carry at 140 pounds, 3 legless rope climbs, carry 21 thrusters. And then it'll be the men's turn to do the same thing.
Our super teams of 4.
Except they will be doing 5 legless rope climbs.
They're going right to work.
So as we saw, it's 21 and 3 on the climbs for female 1, 15 and 5 for female number 2. Everything is legless. All 5 reps for those sections that those 2 athletes have to take on.
And hey, guess what? We're going to the games here. They should be able to all handle legless. And they're going to. We're going to see that here. It won't be the same.
Up onto the climbs first. Ramwad and Witt in lane number 2. And in lane number 8, you have 4 Loco. 3 legless rope climbs to the first female athlete for all teams, for all climbs.
Man, speed rope down there.
Ramwad with 1 more to go.
1 more climb to go for Ramwad in lane number 2.
Jessica.
And we saw in the middle lane in lane number 8 a no rep for 4 Locos legless climb.
On being streamed into the homes.
That's the second one.
Stars in the millions. Check out Ramwad.
But it will be Ramwad Witt. And then in lane number 13, we got Invictus Lesser Evil. So Invictus's team, now Invictus Lesser Evil, they've already qualified a team for the CrossFit Games in Dubai back in December.
But this is a great chance for them to find out, okay, who else is going to come along with us? Because it's a great way for them to scout the rest of the field in a bunch of different events. Usually in the old showcase, everyone did all the same events, so you didn't really know what you had to go up against.
21 thrusters to finish for female athlete number 1. That's Jessica Griffith for Team Ramwad/Witt. She's trying to hold off Lauren Fisher and Invictus's team.
Check you and me and do your job.
We gotta remind Ramwad Witt leading the charge, but some of these other teams are trying to take it from them.
As they're looking,
3 minutes in. 3 minutes
CrossFit Mayhem just got a no rep for their first female athlete. And Ramwad Witt is done. So over in lane number 2, Ramwad Witt sitting in first overall. Second female athlete onto the floor. They'll do 15 thrusters and 5 legless rope climbs.
separated by about
Team Plus Ultra and Lesser Evil currently sitting in second and third.
but Green is doing it.
And Mayhem Freedom, who's sitting in 6 on the leaderboard overall, are sitting there and watching in lane number 7 to see if, and it's not happening.
Ramwad Witt in the house. If it ain't right, it ain't right. And they are doing Miami proud.
So let's look at the difference of some faces here between the teams that are doing really well and getting their team up and down that floor versus Mayhem, which is not. Look at this team. Look at the faces of those teammates. This is, people wonder, you know, when we saw Rich's team take second and how pissed he looked, and I mean, there was all kinds of stuff on social media. The thing is, he does not like to lose, and he's trying to lead his team, but also has that individual drive that he wants to get going. So it's a tough position to be in for that team where they're so used to doing so well.
Ramwad Witt.
There we go. Lesser Evil now with 2.
On to their second female athlete's legless rope climb.
And there's no way that's going to work with her arms being bent like that. She's either got to commit to going straight arm and going for a big hip, or going bent arm and using all those lefts. You can't do both.
That's Jamie Green on Team Ron Wad / Witt, working on her legless climbs. Sitting in second and third on the opposite side of the floor, Team Lesser Evil out of CrossFit Invictus and Team Plus Ultra. And Jamie Green over in lane number 2 is done with her 5th legless rope climb. Reagan Huckabee done with her set. So Reagan Huckabee picks up her 140-pound bag. Not very far behind Team Ron Wad as Jamie Green gets to the bar, 15 thrusters at 80 pounds.
Man, and she just went immediately, dropped the bag right on the bar and straight off the ground.
As the second female athlete, it'll be the men's turn. They'll have to add weight to the bar. Reagan Huckabee in CrossFit Invictus, already qualified out of Dubai about 1 month ago. But it is Ron Wad Witt has their first athlete out to the floor. Looks like Cody Mooney. And you see in the back middle part of your screen, Tristan Miller just standing there in all black looking at her team. Daniel Siddell for Team 4 Loco, trying to get her team at least into that top 3 position. But it's Cody Mooney in the tie-dye for Ron Wad Witt.
Man, Ron Wad Witt, their whole team looks so confident. Look at that, moving that bar so well.
21 thrusters. 115 pounds for Cody Mooney. And as we look up to the rig, Kristen Miller in lane number 7 is about 1 foot away, 6 inches away.
Cut.
And she got it.
Woo! As they make their way up to that target.
So Mayhem Freedom not dead in the water yet. But it's going to take finishing this event and then
winning everything else.
Regrouping and winning everything else from here on out.
That's right. Again, watching these teams the way that they're set up, if you're in the back of the group, you get to watch where everyone is. And so Cody Mooney was able to do that, watching those thrusters as he's making his way back up those ropes.
Rasmus Anderson for Lesser Evil working through his 3 legless climbs, but Cody Mooney all the way over in lane number 2 is done. Anderson picking up his bag. Mooney actually had a lot of trouble getting that 200 bag up to his lap, so that opened the door for Anderson.
But here's the nice thing is that Cody over there in the far end of the field has the ability to watch what Rasmus is doing. So even though he was struggling with that bag, and I think that bag can just be awkward at times. It's not that he doesn't have the strength, it's just kind of an awkward movement. But those thrusters don't look to be a problem at all.
Rasmus Anderson for Invictus looking very comfortable on his last set of 21 thrusters. He's trying to pull ahead of Cody Mooney. He can't see him. Mooney's all the way back in lane number 2. But both athletes going rep for rep on their final set of 21. Hand in the air for Anderson, hand in the air for Mooney. Mooney's slowing down a little bit his last few reps. Anderson has yet to slow down, and he's moved ahead of Mooney.
2.5 minutes to go.
Tommy Venus, anchor leg for Invictus versus Alex Smith, anchor leg for Ron Wad. And I tell you what, Alex Smith with 15 thrusters just has to keep it close because he is licking his chops for those 5 legless rope climbs in the middle.
And I think that's where we're seeing the biggest shuffle on these athletes is what they're able to do on the rope climb. They all can do them, but now it's how fast can you do them. And Alec Anderson is just so strong when it comes to gymnastic movements. It's not an issue. So as long as he keeps it close, which he needs to pick it up a little bit because Tommy Venus is really starting to pull away with that bag. He's running it.
Venus has about a 10-second lead on Alex Smith. Alex Smith, quick turnaround. Got to be careful, though. We've seen some athletes just short that a little too much. But making quick work of that first climb. He's already matched up to Venus, 1 rep each. Venus up for his second climb. Now, the one thing that Tommy has to do is understand his skill set versus Alex. He can't let Alex push him
pace on the rope, I know. He knows that he's back there, too. He'll beat him, I think, on that sandbag and then on the thruster. Tommy's stronger than that, but you can see he's already starting to get a shorter pull on that rope climb, whereas you look at Alec Anderson, no issue at all. I mean, he looks very smooth and not fatigued at all.
Venus already back up for his 4th rep. Venus is not slowing down. Alex Smith has 1 more rep to go. Venus is already up over in lane number 11. Venus is about 2 feet away. And with this time cap, that might be a saving grace as Venus is done. Smith is done.
And right on the bag for Venus. Just so strong the way he just yanked that thing right off the ground.
Alex Smith is trying to keep pace with Venus, but Venus all the way in lane number 11, wasting no time to the bar. 20 seconds remaining.
And pulling the bar down to his chest. That's amazing.
Make some noise.
He's got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Three, two, one, time.
Effort was definitely there as Team Ramwad Witt getting those last and final thrusters in the bag. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round
Ramwad
of
Witt
applause.
came in first place after
We are
2
done with
events.
our first day of competition here at
But it was Tommy
Wodapalooza,
Venus who
Miami.
came on strong for Invictus, all the way on the opposite part of the floor. Now we're going to look who sits in first, but we also want to see how far down Mayhem falls after that event.
That was painful. Painful to watch. And if you watch Rich's face or any of the other athletes on that team, not only Rich's face, but the other athletes that are on that team as well, they know it's kind of like when you disappoint your dad. You don't want to do that. You know, it just makes you feel bad.
That's the worst.
And it's the face. It's not, I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed. That hurts. But I tell you what a great showing for all these teams. And Ramwad Witt was moving so fast, but the way Tommy Venus was able to finish up in that end and attack that last set, literally pulling down on those reps, every single one of those, trying to get through that last set of 21. Impressive.
To see the updates after all scores come in after 3 events for day number 1. And that will do us here for Bayside at Wodapalooza. To see the full leaderboard, go to Wodapalooza.com. Standings will be updated later this afternoon, and the way things are shaking after day number 1, it's going to be an exciting day number 2.
There's a lot of people that need to do a lot of big things, so I think we're going to see some risks, and it's going to be interesting.
Well, that'll do us here for day number 1 at the 2019 Wodapalooza CrossFit Festival. 3 events down, more to come, plus 2 more days of action, as this second sanctioned event will be sending the second male, female, and team to the 2019 CrossFit Games. See you here tomorrow morning here in Miami, Florida. For Bill Grundler, Chase Ingram, good night.
It would be easier to quit. More comfortable. It might even feel good in the moment. But I'm not built to give in. I'm built to win. I refuse to let my best time beat me. I won't let my last PR be my last PR. Because my next best is around the corner. I don't rest. I recover.